Yeah, this new pipe will do ya. You had water falling all over the floor back here because that pipe wasn't long enough. So I got one that's long enough here. You know, every time I hear that word pipe, it reminds me of what happened last week. I mean, it was the weirdest fucking thing. Here's the situation, right? I was underneath the city doing a commission job, right? And I see this big green pipe. Just like the one that the bugs were coming out of, right? So I go inside of it thinking, well, now I'll find out where this shit's coming from, right? Because you gotta nip it at the bud, right? You gotta nip the problem at the bud. So I go inside and I come out. You will not believe, you'll think I was on mushrooms or something, but I was in a new kingdom. It was magic, man. There were huge fucking mushrooms everywhere, right? And these little kids running around with mushrooms stuck on their heads like their little hats. And I look around, they're going apeshit. Now I'm like, what's going on? What's wrong? They say, princess has been taken! Our princess has been taken! Alright, where is she? Oh, she's in that castle over there! The big king of the Koopas took her! Alright. Well, you know, I'm nothing if I ain't helpful, right? So I go, and I start going through this castle, right? Everything's coming at me. Fireballs, there's these little mushrooms that are biting my ankles, right? And these turtles, the turtles that came out before, I'm seeing them here too. I get to the area in the back there, and there's this little kid in a cage, so I go over, I open up the cage, he says, hey, thank you, but our princess is in another castle. 7 fucking times this happens to me, right? 7 fucking times. I'm pissed off, right? I'm incensed. Our princess is in another castle. Our princess is in another castle. So I finally get to the only other castle I can see, and it's, of course, the biggest one. Why didn't I fucking go to the biggest one in the first place, right? So I get there, and there's this huge turtle. Scares the crap out of me. I mean, almost literally, I had to change my undies, right? So I'm looking at this guy, spikes on his shell. He's breathing fire like a fucking dragon. I think there's no way I'm going to be able to beat this guy up, right? So I run underneath him because I'm small enough, right? I run underneath him when he jumps up and I pull this lever that kind of looks like an axe handle, right? He falls. There's this trap door that he was waiting for me to go into, right? And it opens up and he falls through. Good riddance to bad rubbish, right? So I go into the back and there's this girl in a cage. A human girl this time. Most beautiful girl I ever seen. She had blonde hair, a pink dress. But that turtle, he must have done a number on her, because she was messed up, right? Looked like he beat her up. Something bad. You know, I don't care who you are. My mama taught me right. You don't ever hit a girl. You don't ever fucking hit a girl. Yeah, you might be a feminist. It's okay. I'm not saying that they aren't supposed to work right beside us, right? I'm just saying you don't ever hit a woman because you don't. You treat women with respect. So I open up the cage, right? And she gets out and she stands up straight. Even though her leg is not so good, you know, he did a number on her. But she stands up straight and she says, good sir, good knight, are you the one who vanquished the king of the Koopas? Now I'm a fucking knight, right? So I don't tell her that I was scared shitless, right? So I tell her, oh yeah, that Bowser back there, oh yeah, I nailed him. Yeah, I just brought him down. He's gone into the lava. No problem. Bada bing. Added the bada bing in there. I don't usually say that, but that was good for her, right? So she says, thank you. What is your name? I said, my name's Mario. She says, thank you, Mario. Thank you for saving my kingdom. That shows what a classy broad she was, right? She said, my kingdom, not me. She thinks of her kingdom first, right? Then she looks like she's about to fall down. So I quickly go and I pick her up. And she kisses me. Not on the lips, but not on the cheek. Right there. Right at the corner. That was nice. you know? That was classy. So I blush a little, of course. And I take her to her people, right? The little kids with the mushrooms on their heads. They go, ah! Thank you for saving our princess, ah! And there was a huge party, right? I know you're not gonna believe this, but I was there for a long time. I really liked that kingdom, you know? It was really nice. They treated me very well, you know? Even though I'm a nobody. She was nice. I'd like to go back sometime, take my brother Luigi, you know? I think he might enjoy it. And see Peachy again, right? She likes it when I call her Peachy. She's a peach. Hey, but look at me. I'm yammering at you, right? You don't want me yammering. You want me fixing this, right? So I'll put this pipe in there. I'll put that in there. Right? Nice and tight. Nice and tight.